Hi. I think this topic is going to be are you fully present in your relationships? Be they boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, uh, husband, wife, parent, child, uh, work, any kind of relationship. Are you fully present in those? And if you're not, what kind of situations do you think are arising because of your not being present when you need to be? I think, sorry, I got an itch. This arm has been acting up. I can't raise it farther than that. It's just not happy, and now it's getting itchy. But anyway, I digress. So anyway, what do you think you can do to change that situation? And what I mean by fully present is this. When you're having a conversation with somebody, are you truly there? Is your body just sitting there? Or are you listening and truly paying attention to what's being said? Are you truly present? That's what it is. If you're on the phone with somebody, are you talking to other people in the room? Are you, I don't know, texting? Are you playing a game? Or are you there in that moment with that individual that you're on the phone with? If you're asked to do something, say you're at work, it's just for an instant because it could happen at home. It could happen anywhere. But say that you're asked to do something. Are you hearing what's being asked of you? Or are you just A lot of people are like that. If someone's talking to you and you're going or you get quiet and you're not answering them and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, and your answer has absolutely nothing to do with what has been said to you, that's not being present. I don't know. I mean, I could give all kinds of examples on this. People just don't seem to be present anymore. They just don't. When I'm in a room with somebody, they have my attention. Now, I can't say that my phone doesn't ring sometimes, but I can say that if it rings and it's not important, I won't answer it. I just won't. If it's just an everyday, say, mom phone call or kid phone call, that can wait until you're done with whatever it is you're doing with that person in the present. If you're on the phone, or I already said that if you're on the phone and you're texting, if you're in the room, are you just sitting there? Did you hear me? Yeah, I heard you. Really? What did I say? Oh, I don't think I heard all of it. Well, of course you didn't, because you're doing this. Not only is that rude, but the individual you're with is probably not appreciating what you're doing. I wouldn't be. And I'll be the first one to tell you that. I had a situation last weekend. Was it last weekend? I was with my friend Freddie. And I know he watches these, so hello, Freddie. He lives in Phoenix. I do not. I live by Tucson. But anyway, and we were at his house, and my son started talking to me. I was answering him, but I was answering him because the weather absolutely sucked bricks. It was sucking. And he wanted to know where I was. I told him I was in Rio Rico. He knew where I was, but he didn't know where I was. And it has never, ever in my life taken as long as it took to get from Patagonia back to my house than it did that day. And my son was probably worried because I told him I'll be there. It won't take long. He knows where Patagonia is. I mean, we do that trip. So anyway, I was on my phone. I'm texting. Actually I lied. I wasn't on the regular texting. I was on Facebook Messenger. But sometimes shit just happens. Normally, no, I'm not. We're at lunch. I'm sitting there with you. If I'm on the phone, I'm on the phone with you. If I'm in the room with you, I'm in the room with you. If I'm at work, I'm at work. I'm not spending my day on my telephone when I'm at work, which is not professional anyway. Should not be allowed, nor should anybody as an adult be doing that. You're at work to work. You're not at work to be dicking around on your phone. Anyway, so what can you do to change these things? Well, I tell you what, you can turn your phone off when you go to lunch. You can turn your phone off when you're out with a friend at their house, wherever you're going. Unless you know something is not correct, which I knew. The weather was sucking bricks, like I said. And I had already told my son that I would be home soon. I didn't know how long it was going to wind up taking. And it did. It took, we couldn't even see coming back. So that was a hot mess too. At any rate, if you're in a relationship, married, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you better be putting that time and attention into that relationship and not making that other person feel like they're insignificant because you can't do something as simple as give them the time to sit there and listen and be present in that relationship. Because I tell you what, it's not going to last. I don't have time of day for somebody like that. Not half a second of my life is going to be wasted on somebody like that. And I've had profiles on things before, and I put right on there, if you are not sorry, can't talk. If you are not capable of being mentally or physically available and present, don't bother contacting me because I don't need that. I don't want it. Nobody should want it in their space. Even kids look at each other when they're talking and talk back and forth to each other. If we can't do something as simple as that, we don't need to be in a relationship. That's pretty simple. Anyway, this kind of popped up in my mind today, so that's why this is the topic. I'm not going to make this a long one. I mean, it is what it is. If you're not being present in your relationship, no matter what it is, do yourself a favor and become present before you don't have that relationship anymore. Pretty simple. We're grown. We should understand and we should be able to have a one-on-one conversation. If you can't do it, what is the point? Your partner deserves your undivided attention 100%. No matter what kind of partnership that is. But especially in a love situation. Because that will really screw up a relationship really quick. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on that subject. I think I'm going to do another quick video. I'm not sure. I'm not really tired yet. It's Friday, January 3rd, 2020. Can you believe that? And it's like 10 minutes to 11. So I'm not tired. I might come back on with another one. Anyway, I hope everybody's well. If you have any questions or comments, please, you know where to leave them. And my email address will be attached to this, just as in the previous one. So shoot me a message if you'd like to have a conversation about a certain topic. Till next time.